everyone, welcome back to Mama's East Texas Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to roast a chicken in your Instapot. Let's get started on today's video. So today I want to bring you a keto-friendly recipe. I have gone back to what I know works and I'm doing keto again, so I'm really kind of excited to share some of the recipes. Weight Watchers was good, but it used a lot of low-fat, fat-free type foods, and you and I both know those aren't the best foods to eat. You need whole foods. So this is a really simple recipe. I'm going to cook a whole chicken in my Instapot. I'm going to use this for other things, and you'll see some of the recipes that I make out of this. But right now I need to get this thing roasted, but I wanted to show you a couple of quick tips and tricks that I use that I think you're really gonna like. We're gonna turn the saute on our Instapot on. Now if you wanted to cook this in the oven, you absolutely could. You're just gonna have to cook it a lot longer. That's one of the things that I really like about an Instapot. It cuts down on your cook time dramatically. I'm gonna let the Instapot get warm, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some avocado oil in the bottom, and then I'm gonna take my chicken. Now it's still semi-frozen. I'm gonna set it breast side down, and we're going to just toast it a little bit so it'll have a little bit of color on it, because the thing about cooking in a pressure cooker is that you don't get a lot of that browning that you would like if you cooked it in the oven. The other thing about this chicken is when you're done with it, if you wanted even more of a brown crust, I'm gonna take some avocado oil and just generously coat the bottom. And we're gonna drop our chicken down in there. We're not gonna cook it long, just enough to kind of give it brown the skin a little bit, and it just gives it a deeper, richer flavor. See, it's starting to get a nice flavor. I'm going to leave it just for a few more minutes, and we're going to flip it for a few minutes. Alright, so let's mix up our butter mixture that we're going to put in our chicken. Now, I'm using some pure Irish butter, Kerry's Gold. It's not sponsored in any way, but I love this butter. It's just a really good butter that I really enjoy eating. And I've let it come to room temperature, so it's easy to work with. I'm just going to smush it up a little bit to get it. For my seasoning, I'm using the Kinder's Italian blend. This is with olive oil and sea salt. In it, it's got garlic, lemon peel, onion, citric acid, olive oil, and other natural flavors, and lemon juice and olive oil. So I'm just going to sprinkle some in. The thing I like about this one, it's got a nice little heat on it on the back end. You really don't taste it till, you know what I mean? It's just a nice flavoring. I like this brand of spices. There's a lot of spices I really like, but I like this one too. Alright, we're going to pull the chicken out. I'm going to turn this off. Maybe. I'm going to turn that off. We're going to pull our chicken, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do to dress it up next. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to put this garlic mixture, what I'm going to do is take this butter mixture and set some on top. And just kind of smear it around on your chicken. I'm going to put some in the cavity. I'll put some on the back side here. It gets an even flavoring. Get your wings, your legs. I want that whole stick of butter on it. Because guess what? Fat equals flavor. And if you're on a keto diet, you can have butter. So why not? All right, we're gonna put our chicken back in the Instapot. Now setting it on top of the onions. You could use a trivet as well if you wanted to. I have trivets, but I figured this is just as easy to do. It's got the onions lifting it up just a little. So I'm gonna bring the camera around. We're gonna show you the settings of what I'm gonna set it on, and then we'll go from there. I'll lock it into place. You're gonna make sure that it's sealed. Okay, I'm gonna hit pressure cook, and then I want to add to it. We want this thing to go for about 45 minutes simply because it's still half frozen. If it was completely thawed out, I'd probably cook it for about 30 minutes. And then you just let it go. Okay, my friends, we are going to let this cook. I will bring you back when we're done, and I'll show you this beautiful chicken. I'll see you back here in a minute. Our chicken is done. The pressure's released. Always remember to open it away from your face. It looks good. I'm really excited to eat this. All right, let's pull it out. The thing about pressure cooking, it just falls off the bone. I'm gonna leave what I have in here, and after we debone this, I'm gonna put the bones back in there, and we're just gonna let it slow cook for a while, and I'm gonna make some really good broth with it. Leave the onions and all that stuff, and then you just run it through a strainer to get your broth. But this looks really good. It's completely done. 35 minutes. We're gonna eat some of it for lunch, and then we're gonna put up the rest of it. But thank you so much for joining us today on Mama's E6 Kitchen. Look for more keto recipes coming out. I've got a whole list waiting. We'll see you guys on the next video.